Today on the Jake Brown podcast, I'll give a little Horn Rapids race recap. I got a lot to say. Happy slash not happy. Eh. Plus, I'll talk a little bit of World Superbike. Hope everyone's having a great day. Thank you for tuning in.
Got anything else to say? Now's the fucking time!
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hey, welcome to the Jake Brown podcast. I appreciate everyone who has downloaded, everyone who's sent feedback, everyone who's given 5-star reviews. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. Hey, good news. It's raining again in Washington. How cool is that? Who's happy for the rain? Hey, I'm happy for the rain. I'm so glad it's raining again. Forever. Forever and ever. It always rains. Fucking A, bro. I keep hearing rumors it might snow again. Like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? It's almost March. Like, can we just move on and get to spring already? Did that groundhog see its shadow? Is that just bullshit? Like, I mean, yeah, I could easily Google this. Where the hell does that even come from? Some rodent seeing its shadow or not seeing its shadow determines whether we get 6 more weeks of fucking winter? No, I do not subscribe to that BS. That is ridiculous. Although what's not ridiculous is the movie Groundhog's Day. Oh, God. Talk about a great movie. Fucking movie is hilarious. Really, anything that Bill Murray is in is going to be gold. I can't think of any bad Bill Murray movies. I can't think of any bad Bill Murray movies. He is hilarious. From Ghostbusters, I mean, Caddyshack. Are you serious? God, and it's spacing me right now. And I had no intention of talking Bill Murray movies. He's in that zombie one with Woody Harrelson. He's fucking hilarious in that. When he acts like he's a zombie and then gets shot. Hey, he's so good. Everything Bill Murray does just seems to be Scrooged. I can't think of a better Scrooge than Bill Murray. Man, I wish Bill Murray could be in all of my favorite movies. Put Bill Murray in The Matrix somehow. Can you picture Bill Murray as Neo? You know, dodging bullets. I'm going to show these people not what you want them to see, but what they need to, whatever the hell he says at the end. I think he'd do hilarious in The Matrix. Jurassic Park? Oh, we could easily get rid of Jeff Goldblum. Easily. Put Bill Murray in there. That movie is 10 times better. Easily. Hey, what are your thoughts? What is your favorite Bill Murray movie? I would love to hear what your favorite Bill Murray movie is. What about Bob? Are you serious? Oh my God. He is so good in that movie. He is so good in that movie. Hey, I don't typically like shout out other podcasts, but I'm going to recommend a podcast for everyone out there to go and listen to because it is so entertaining. It's so nostalgic. The way that they structure it, the format is fucking gold. Okay. It's called The Rewatchables, hosted by Bill Simmons. So if you're searching wherever you get your podcasts at, you will find The Rewatchables, hosted by Bill Simmons. All they do is review movies, and they'll have a very small group of people, and they just talk about different movies. They give their impressions of them, but it's the way they do it is what makes it so good. And they have, I think they're up to, God, they got to be over 250 episodes now. Um, so many movies that they've done. You could probably find whatever your favorite movie is, or at least a movie that's in your top 20. They have probably done. Listen to it, check it out. It is absolutely fucking hilarious. Uh, you know how kind of at the end of the year, Spotify they put out your analytics, like your stats for the year. Like you listen to, I don't know, The Weekend for 500,000 hours, whatever the hell. They keep track of everything. Well, they keep track of your podcasts as well. I listen to the Rewatchables is like the top podcast that I listen to throughout the year. And now keep in mind, they only put out like one episode a week. I will listen to the same ones over and over and over, and I will laugh over and over and over as if I've never heard the episode. Like for me personally, I find them that entertaining. So the Rewatchables, go check that out. I really, honestly, I think you would all enjoy it. But again, I want to know what your favorite Bill Murray movie is. I thought of that because they did What About Bob? So really, you could go to the Rewatchables, just find the What About Bob episode, listen to it. Fucking hilarious. You will just laugh. You will laugh. I'm no joke. Um, I think What About Bob or really Ghostbusters? Well, God, there's Caddyshack. I can't pick between the three. Can I just have a one A, B, C? But either way, I got to rank them. I can't do it. Can't do it. Won't do it. I'm not ranking Bill Murray movies. They are they are all too good. I love them. Can't get enough of Bill Murray. He is a treasure that should be protected at all costs. I would gladly be Bill Murray's bodyguard. Bill Murray, if you are somehow listening to the Jake Brown podcast, you can reach out to me on Instagram and Twitter/X at Jake Brown Pod. Hey, I want to be your bodyguard, bro. Do you need a bodyguard? I mean, granted, you're like the most probably beloved celebrity that's alive right now. And probably over the last 50 years, you're the most beloved celebrities. I have never heard anyone say any negative comment about Bill Murray. I haven't. Now, granted, I don't know the guy. I've never worked with him. I don't know. Maybe he told someone to go fuck themselves at one point. Like, I have no idea. But to me, I mean, he's always been cool to me. Even though we've had zero conversations, that still counts as him being cool to me. So, hey, if you are in the market for a bodyguard, hit me up. I will gladly do it. I don't really guarantee much in, the way of your safety. I don't know if I'd be a good bodyguard, but I'll try. I feel like there's not a lot of room for error. Like either you are successful or the person that you're protecting gets killed. Like it's either or. Like if someone's coming after you, if you need bodyguards, like people are coming after you, aren't they? I feel like a lot of people have bodyguards but probably don't need them. Like maybe they just think they do. But I think there are some people like they legitimately need bodyguards. So if you fail, like if you have a bad day at work, like someone probably died or got severely maimed. like ridiculously maimed or kidnapped, and then the maiming starts. What a weird word. Maim. I'm gonna maim you. It doesn't even sound violent. It sounds like something you would order at a spa. I would like the maim, please. Oh God. Okay, let's get to this Horn Rapids race. And I think in my mind going into it, I thought briefly, hey, you know, my skills are better. I've upgraded my suspension, so like my bike handles better. I have more confidence. Like this is going to go well. Now I'm not saying I wasn't like expecting to win. Okay, I'm not anywhere near that level. That's not the kind of rider off-road that I am. All right? I'm not willing to push my limits to the extent that I will be fighting for wins. All right? I'm just out there to have fun. However, I still have goals and I still want to continue improving. Oh, man. Look, motorcycles are so hard. Motorcycles are so hard. The sport of racing is so hard. It humbles you. It'll lift you up 1 second and then just body slam you on your fucking head the next. And what little optimism I had going into this first round out at Horn Rapids, yeah, that fucking quickly went away. That shit quickly went away. as soon as as soon as my wave started, I got a decent start, and the track actually wasn't in too it was in better condition than it was last year. I'll put it like that. Now they did the course a little different. Somehow they managed to add another 2 miles to it. So instead of a 10-mile loop, we were doing 12-mile loops. The sand was a little bit, and I mean a little bit. I don't even know if it's measurable. A little bit more packed down, but it was still in a lot of sections like trying to ride through fucking oatmeal. It was brutal. It was brutal. All of which would have been fine to deal with if it wasn't for the wind gusts that were reaching 50 fucking miles an hour. Uh, so the race gets going. I get a decent start actually, and in the I'm in the back third of my group, my senior A, all us 40 to 49 year olds. I looked down the row. There was probably, I don't know, 15 of us, 20 of us. So I was in that, that 15 to 20 range, somewhere back there. But I actually felt pretty good. And then we just started hitting just this sloppy oatmeal sand. And I started making mistakes. And they weren't causing me to wreck. They were just costing me time everywhere that I was going. And I quickly realized that while, yes, my pace has increased and I was definitely riding better, okay, my pace had increased. I'm still nowhere near these A-level riders, regardless of what their age is. If you're an A-level rider, you can move around the track pretty good. I'm not an A-level rider. I'm a B. At best, I'm a B rider, but I don't like driving 4 hours to do these events and only being able to do the short course. Or it's the same course, but it's only an hour and a half. I like doing 2.5 hours. I want to get my money's worth. What is that feedback? That is really annoying. So I got some work to do. Yes, I've made strides. However, I definitely have a lot of work to do. All right. Um, the worst part of the whole thing was definitely the wind. And it felt like in some areas, it was almost like a whiteout. Like the sand was blowing so hard that for me personally, I was having a really hard time seeing. Now, part of that is because of the weather, and then part of that, and here's something that is really frustrating to me. All right. And a lot of you younger people aren't going to be able to relate to this, but just stand by because as you age, you're gonna understand what the fuck I'm talking about. No matter what I do to my body physically, from a nutrition standpoint, from an exercise standpoint, my mental health, blah blah blah, all that shit. I eat good. I work out a lot. I feel like I have tended to my mental health, as best I can. Um, for the most part, I am not aging like a lot of people my age, if that makes sense. Okay. But there's one thing that I cannot control, and it is extremely frustrating: my vision. Oh, it is so frustrating. My eyes are just getting worse and worse as I get older. And honestly, that was the biggest problem that I was having. And this is something that I've noticed over the years. And I don't know, maybe some of you experience the same thing. I noticed that when I start getting fatigued, and like 20 years ago, if I were fatigued and dehydrated and whatnot, I could fight through it and I would still be fine no matter what I was doing. Like I feel like from a mental standpoint, I could overcome that. But anymore, when I try to fight through those issues, mentally, I'm there. All right. Mentally, I'm full steam ahead. I can handle being in pain. I can handle being, hot and cold and really uncomfortable. I can deal with all that shit. What I can't deal with is that my eyes seem to get more affected than the rest of my body. And I was getting really bad double vision, and my I have to wear glasses anyway, like when I drive and stuff, because it's just kind of blurry. And I was really having a hard time focusing, and that was kind of the main obstacle that I was having as I progressed through that 2.5 hours. And uh, so apparently I had done 5 laps, and I took the white flag and so 2 hours and about 15 minutes, I took the white flag. So I could have gotten a sixth lap in, and then that would have been my race. Uh, but I was having such a hard time seeing that, to me, it just wasn't worth it. And I decided to tap out. So yes, I am a quitter. I know I'm a quitter. You're listening to the Jake Brown podcast, home of the fucking quitter, home of the guy who drives all the way to Richland and does a bunch of laps and then quits. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I did quit, but I don't really care that I quit. It was bound to happen at some point. Sometimes these races just get too brutal, and this one just really took it out of me. And I figured from a safety standpoint, I wasn't injured, and I wanted to be able to get home, unscathed. And I just had this feeling that as the wind picked up and my eyes got worse and worse, I should probably just pack it in at that point. So I was completely okay quitting the race at that point. I'm not actually doing it for points because I don't feel like signing up and getting a license. But I do enjoy doing the races. So it was fun. God damn, that track is hard. It it's such for me, it's like it's my two biggest weaknesses put into one track. Okay. Weakness number one, sand. I struggle in sand. And weakness number two, whoops. I struggle in the whoops big time. Okay. This track is 99% sand and whoops. That's all this track is. Even on the smooth parts where the whoops aren't that bad, you're still in whoops. You're still in the whoops. So, I don't know. I mean, I'll probably go back next year. I forgot how shitty last year was and I went back, and I'm sure next year I'll forget how shitty this year was and I'll go back again and I'll have another go at it. But I'm definitely looking forward. Next weekend, we got Eddyville out in Goldendale. If anyone is in the area of Goldendale, out, I think it's kind of just a little bit north of Hood River on the Washington side, come on out. That's actually another good track you can see quite a bit because we are on the motocross track or motocross track for a little bit. And yeah, there's lots of places to stand and check it out. There's nothing else out there. Like, this is in the middle of fucking nothing. I mean, this is the middle of nothing. There's nothing out there. Oh, pardon me. So if you're in the area next weekend, come on out, check out some racing. Jeez, it's something attacked the inside of my throat right now. Just attacked it. Not like in, not in a gay way, just in a way. There's like nothing in my throat right now. Not like actually in my throat. I think I just need some water. Am I going to get in trouble for saying gay? Shane Gillis said gay on Saturday Night Live. So I think we're are we good to say it again or not? No? We're not? Still not good to say it? Shit. All right. Well, I'm not editing this, so it's out there. I guess if I get canceled, in a way, it's kind of cool because it means that a bunch of people listen to the podcast and then cared enough to cancel me. But then again, I like doing the podcast. So I guess if I get canceled, would I still be able to do the podcast? I don't know. These are just ridiculous thoughts at the end of a long day. So don't mind me. Um, Anyway, Goldendale, round 2, Eddyville. Come on out. If you're out there, come check it out. Hey, how about come fucking race? Okay. Bring your bike. All right. Come race. You don't have to be a member of the Northwest Motorcycle Association. You can just pay the $50 and you can come race. It's a ton of fun. It's a ton of fun. All right. So if you don't have a bike, just go buy one. No big deal. Just go buy a bike. They'll hook you up. Yeah, they'll take care of you. Go out to Motorsports of Olympia. Just go buy a bike and then come race. All right. Just just finance it. Whatever. This is America. Just fucking charge it. I don't know. Get a bike. Come race. That's the bottom line. This is going to be a short podcast, by the way. just letting everybody know. All right. Also wanted to talk about a little bit about World Superbike. The opening round of World Superbike happened actually this past weekend. It was cool because when I was just chilling in my pit, I'd be on my phone and I could watch the races. It was absolutely lovely. And I got to say, the 3 races, we got race 1, there's a Super Pole race, and then race 2. All 3. Now, granted, okay, let's put an asterisk by this. There has never been a bad race ever at any level of any MotoGP, World Superbike, the Australian Superbike Series. There's never bad racing at Phillip Island. That track, the way it's laid out, the way it flows, always produces great racing. Always. And this past weekend was no exception. And not just in Superbike, in Supersport 300 and in World Supersport, all the races across the board, they were all awesome. Okay. But one thing that really stood out to me, and I don't know, maybe it stood out to other people. Okay, well, there were 2 things, but the main one, and I want to save the best for last. So one, Nikola Bulaga, the dude's legit. He's legit. There's a reason that the factory Ducati said, "Come on, let's go, let's go. You're on the big bike now." So he won the World Supersport on the factory Ducati last year, and then and just dominated. I mean, he was absolutely crushing people. And, of course, people were just running their fucking mouths. Oh, he's just on the best bike. He's got factory support, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, let's fast forward to this season. He's been dominating all the testing. And then race one, at one point, I think he had built like a 4 or 5 second lead. I mean, he absolutely checked out. He absolutely said, bye-bye. Bye-bye. It was so cool to watch. Now, did that make for a bad race? No, it didn't, because second through fucking everybody else was just going absolutely bananas. It was so much fun to watch. Now, Bulaga still got some screen time, not as much as he would have gotten had he been dicing it up with the other guys. But man, places 2 through, oh God, what was it? 2 through 5 got essentially all the airtime. Now, okay, like I said, I'm saving the best for last. I was and have been so excited that Andrea Iannone is back. And I get it. He served his suspension for the PEDs, for eating that tainted steak. Wink, wink. Okay, like whatever. I don't fucking care. All right, I don't care. Steroids, performance enhancing drugs are not helping Iannone be a better rider. That dude is insanely talented. All right. I'm not saying that they won't help him as an athlete, but his talent on a motorcycle is so stupid good. It is so stupid good. He hasn't raced now in 5 years. He was last in MotoGP. That was the last time that he raced. He got busted for the PEDs. He fought it all the way as far as he could fight it. He lost his appeal, and he had a chance to just take an 18-month suspension, and he said, no, I'm innocent. And then they found him guilty anyway, or they ruled against him. 4-year ban. 4-year ban. So he missed that whole season and then 4 years. So essentially 5 years. So 5 seasons. He was gone. He comes out. He's been in the top 5 in testing. All right. He qualifies third, finishes fucking third on the podium in the first race. Are you kidding me? He led the first 6 fucking laps. Bro. Go watch the tape. Go watch it. It was awesome. It was so cool to see him back out there. Just riding exactly like a maniac. That was so cool. Unfortunately, the Super Pole race, he had a mechanical issue, had to retire. And then in race 2, he was there. Like, he was fighting for podiums, fighting for second, running in third quite a bit. Then ended up made a mistake toward the end of the race. Ended up finishing 4th. Like, almost had 3rd. He almost had a double podium. Okay, almost 2 podiums in your debut World Superbike weekend event after having not raced a motorcycle competitively for 5 seasons. No, we need better than that. That's better. That's better. I mean, it deserves even more than that. It was so cool to see him out. I was so geeked. He is going to be a fucking problem for people out there. He is going to be a problem. And I get it. He probably had a lot of adrenaline going. And, I mean, I'm fairly certain he's probably a little sore, after that weekend. But he's going to settle into this season, and he may not. I think he will win some races this year. He may not win the championship. Okay, he might not win the championship, but he is gonna wreak havoc for those people who are going to win the championship. Whoever that one person is, and he may very well be in the mix as well. Okay, there's no reason if he stays on the bike and stays healthy, and he has been known to crash a little bit. If he stays on the bike and stays healthy, there's no reason he can't be in the mix for the world championship. I just don't think that over the course of the season, he will be able to be as consistent. But I think he is going to wreck some fucking weekends for some people. He's taken points from people. He has definitely taken points from people. Okay. And then if I had to give an honorable mention, tough weekend for Johnny Ray. I was pretty bummed. I'm a big Yamaha whore myself. I love Yamaha. I always raced R6s. I love the brand. I was really stoked when he made the switch to Yamaha, and tough weekend. Couple big crashes, and his weekend was then over. But he'll bounce back. You don't win 6 straight world championships because you're not a good rider. So he'll get it figured out, and he will be up there fighting for wins at some point. Hopefully soon. Sooner the better. Because when Johnny Ray's fighting for wins, that's better for the it's better for the production. It's better for the entertainment. It's better for the fans. It's better for everything. Okay. So look, that's my podcast for today. I told you this was going to be short and sweet. I got more stuff to do. I hope everyone had a great day. I'll get to another episode. I don't know, maybe this week. I'm still catching up from vacation, so I got a lot of work I got to get done. And once I get caught up on work, then I will dedicate some more time to the podcast. So wherever you are, enjoy the rest of your day. Again, thank you so much for the support, and I will talk with you soon.